Broadway, thought you was Persian love. Are we turning up? Or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time,
You believe at times our mistakes, what you're worth is. I believe all I did was try to show you purpose. We believe, oh we believe. If we would've met different times in life, then this shit would've been perfect.
Hey beloveds, welcome to my channel, and in this video I will be doing my go-to makeup routine. This is the makeup that I do if my mother's saying put on your clothes, we about to go out to lunch, put on your clothes, we about to go yada yada yada. You know, something just cute and simple. This is not a tutorial. This is not a full beat, because I do fully beat my face when I need to. I'll be leaving everything that I use to do my makeup in the description box below, and I'll be naming it and putting it on the screen as well. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications so you know when I'll be posting more content on my channel. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So right now I'm about to use the bio oil skincare oil. It looks like this. It's almost done and I need to get some more. So usually I just take some and I just dab it on my cheeks that I really, you know, use when I do my makeup real quick. Other than that, I use like 2 moisturizers, and after that I do my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I use this beauty supply store eyebrow pencil. I use the pencils, but what really irritated me was the fact that, you know, while I'm using it, it's getting dull. You feel me? So using this, you know, this is how it's looking. Other than using a pencil and, you know, having to sharpen it, this actually, you know, it lasts a long time because you only use a little goes a long way. This is Ruby Kisses Go Brow Super Slim Brow Pencil in the color dark brown. I usually use black because I like that, you know, skinny black look with my eyebrows, but they was out of it and I just picked this up yesterday. As you can tell, my eyebrows is really skinny and they are not done, so I'm gonna have to like go around it, just brush it up so I can see its shape. And I'm just gonna like outline my eyebrows. Alright, so this is how my eyebrow is looking. As you can tell, it went from really skinny to like a little bit thick, and that's how I like it because I want to be able to make it thicker, make it thinner without my eyebrows being thick and trying to make it thinner. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are both done and, you know, shaped and everything, I am going to go in with my Revlon ColorStay foundation in the color Caramel, and I'm going to take my brush. It looks like this. It's a really flat brush, and the reason I use it is so that I could get a nice clean look underneath my eyebrows. And I just use this for underneath my eyebrows. I will show you guys what I use on top. Okay, so this is how I'm looking. As you can see, I did not blend it in. It's not looking perfect, but that is totally okay because, you know, I'll blend it in afterwards. So now I'm going to take the same brush and my Ruby Kisses cream foundation, and this is the same thing that I use like when I'm doing my wigs. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, it looks like this with 2 different colors. I'm going to take this out of the palette and I'm going to do on top of my eyebrows. I'm just going to shape it just a little. Now I'm going to move on to my face. For this, I'm going to use my Skin to Die For. This is the company my mother works for. It's the No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector. Squeeze a little and, you know, enough to go on both of my cheeks. And I just moisturize that into my skin, and it's like a matte feeling. Like, it doesn't feel too liquidy and it does not feel too, you know, harsh. It's like right in the middle, and it's like, it feels, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like my face is matte. If you know that feeling where it's like it's dull and it's like it got like a nice little blur. Next, I'm going to use my NYX NYX Professional Makeup Foundation. This is in the color Mocha. Looks like this. I always lose my top. Just going to take a little and put it on my cheeks and on my chin, and then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the concealer I was talking about that people use underneath their eyebrows that I do not personally use, and I'm just gonna put it like right here. This is in the color Chestnut. So this is how my face is looking. And now I'm going to take my foundation brush. It looks like this. I don't know the name of the brushes, so I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to blend in my face. When I do my makeup, I do not like brush it down. I actually pat.
Okay, bought a P, not a pill of Porsche. Push P. 3 P's, popcorn Porsche. Push P. I just cup of water. Push a P, red bandana cartons. Hey, push a P.
Alright, so this is how my face is looking, and personally I just want to tell you guys, I do not do my forehead, and the reason I do not put anything on my forehead is because I want to give it that like natural look, if you get what I'm trying to say. I want to leave at least some part of my face looking makeupless, and it still looks good when I take my pictures. So like I said, this is just me personally. If you do want to do your forehead, that's all you.
Push a P. Push a P. Yeah.
So I was just looking at my face like up close, and I realized I did not brush in my eyebrows, like blended in, and you can see what I'm talking about. Like I do not want this harshness right here, so I'm going to blend that in. Also finish blending in my eyebrows, like on my lids. And before I do this, I want to take the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Fitting Matte. This is a setting spray, and I use this while I'm doing my makeup and also after, just so my face does not dry out with my makeup on. I can continue blending. Spray that all over my face, and I'm going to continue blending in my eyelids.
I knew you were tripping, we could have been superstars. Remember when we were jacking cars?
Alright, so now that the base of my face is, you know, blended in, now I'm going to go in with my eyelids. And for my eyelids, I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. See how the palette's looking? But it says berry tone, so look for that if you want the same palette. And I'm going to take this brush. It's a nice little fluffy brush that I use this when I do my eyelids and when I do my powder, when I set my face. And for this look, I'm gonna go with this one in the palette, so I'm just going to put it there and blend it in to my liking. Like I said, this is the makeup that I do when I'm just going somewhere quick, and the Renaissance palette is the only palette that I use when it's a go-to. Other than that, I do use my Morphe, however you say it, palette, where it has more brighter colors, darker colors, everything in one. I'm going to take the same Ruby Kisses palette that comes in two, and this is where I conceal my face underneath here, around my mouth, so I can get a nice little bright, you know, under eye. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm just gonna brush it just like so, and I'll just like draw a pattern underneath my face, and I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright, so this is how my face is looking after, you know, concealing my face. And as you can tell, this is where I put the concealer. I put it here, shape my nose, and I let that sit. And while that is sitting, contour time. So for my contour, I use the Thread Face It Complexion stick in the shade Deep Cool Brown. When I contour my face, I only use a little because I don't want to make so much mistakes and cannot erase it because it is a darker color than me. I don't be using the proper brushes that I need to use when I do my makeup, but I'm always going to do what makes me feel comfortable and, you know, what I have. So I use this. I don't know what this is called. I think this is a blending brush. So when I contour, I take my NYX, you know, finishing spray, and I just wet it so it could get moist. And I just put it, like, rub it on, and then this is when I do my cheeks. So as you can see, I, you know, did a little contouring right here and here. When I do my full face, I actually do here, a little bit of on my forehead. Now that my face is looking like this, I'm going to take some of the setting spray. Again, I'm going to spray all over my face. Alright, so now that it's actually time to blend, I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to actually blend out on my face.
Just say you will come through and chill.
So like I said, I always have to have a part of my face looking natural, which is my forehead, but I also do the tip of my nose. And when I blend in the concealer, I just put it on the bridge all around so it could connect. And I just leave the tip of my nose out, if that makes sense.
And wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby.
Okay, so now that is done, I'm actually going to set my face. And for my face, I use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder in the color Honey. And then I use the Ruby Kisses setting powder HD Forget and Set. And I don't know what color this is, but it looks like this is very pale. And I mix them two together in this cap. Now that it's blended, it's looking like this. I don't want to tip it over because I don't want to make a mess in my room, but it looks like this, and the powder is very fine. I'm just going to dab it in, tap it, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes.
And wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby. And rock right up to the side of my mountain, until you reach my peak, baby. Reach right to the bottom of my mountain. I want to play.
Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to my cheeks. And for my cheeks, I use the MAC blush. So it looks like this. And I take this brush and, I just tap it. And I just move on to my cheeks. Okay, so the color is coming in. And I'm gonna do the other cheek. So this is how the base of my face is looking. And now I'm going to go on to my highlight. Like I said, when I just a go-to, I use my Renaissance palette for everything. I'm just going to pick any color from this palette. And I think I'm going to go with this one because there's only two really highlight colors. And I'm going to just put it underneath my eyebrows, on the bridge of my nose, up here, and like here and in between my eyes, if that makes sense. So this is how my face is looking, and now I'm going to take my NYX matte finish setting spray and I'm going to spray it all over my face. Now I'm going to move on to my lashes. These lashes right here I just picked up yesterday from the beauty supply store, and I really want to die down on getting really big fluffy lashes because I've always wanted to go for that lash extension look, like when you lay down and they put the individuals in. So this is how it's looking. It's a little fluffy, but I think if I was ever to get individual, this is a good look that I would go for. I'm going to take my Lash Glue Super Strong Hold 3D Lash Adhesive. I love this by I Envy. This is my favorite lash glue. But other than that, if I do not have lash glue, I'm going to use my weave glue. So I'm just applying it onto the lash line. While those lashes are drying, I'm gonna move on to my lips. And for my lips, I love the lip liner look. I love lip liner. I love lip liner. I don't care if it's a dark brown, black, burgundy. I would not do like pink, those colors, but I love lip liner. I think I showed you guys earlier that my eyebrow pencil was not sharpened. Eyebrow pencil is usually what I use to do my lips, but I'm actually gonna use this. I would never use this for my eyebrows. It is too big and it smudges too quickly, and this is actually what I need for my lips. So I'm going to outline my lips to my desired look. So I think my eyelashes are done drying, so now I'm gonna apply it before I get into dip with my lips. All right, my lashes are on. So this is how it's looking. So back onto my lips, I'm actually gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And with the concealer, I'm actually going to line and fix up my lips where the, you know, lip liner is. So I just lined up my lips and I'm gonna blend underneath. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. I love this lip gloss so much. I have like 3 of them in different shades. This is Brilliant A something, but in the thing nude. I just put it in the middle and I just rub my lips together. Now to finish off my makeup, I'm going to take my Candy Apple flavored lip gloss that I actually got from Victoria's Secret. I never actually got a lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. I only got the lip plumper. It was a mint one and it made my lips sting, but it, you know, it worked very well. But I never got an actual lip gloss, and I've been using this for a while and I love it. It's like, it gives like a pink gummy look, and that's what I want to go for. I always drown my lips in lip gloss. So I have on my lip gloss. I'm gonna rub it in. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now. Got me bummed out. You baby. Alright guys, so this is the finished product of how my face is looking. Everything is blended, everything is set, everything is looking perfect and to my liking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys, you know, found out some new products that you never heard of or you never seen. Or like I said, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can know when there is more content on my channel. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye beloveds.